All right, number 24 talks about the value of a car is modeled by this function where t is the number of years since the car was purchased, and they want to know the monthly rate of depreciation, but t is the number of years. So we have two different units there, and that's where this one can get a little tricky. So I'm going to plug in to this function. It wants to know the monthly rate. That means for 1 month. Well, how would you relate 1 month to a year? I would say that 1 month equals 1/12 of a year, because it takes 12 months to be 1 year. So I'm going to put in a 1/12, or plug in a 1/12 for t. And when I do that in my calculator, I'm going to make sure that I put that in parentheses. So I'm going to go in my calculator, I'm going to type in 13,000 parentheses 0.82, close the parentheses, and then I'm going to use the caret symbol for exponents, and then do parentheses 1/12, close the parentheses, hit enter. And then that's going to give me 12,786.8. I'm not done yet. That just gives me how much it depreciated in 1 month. Well, it wants the rate of depreciation. And if you'll recall, rate is the amount of change divided by the original amount. This is also called like the percent of increase, the percent of decrease. This is how you calculate it. So same thing on monthly rate of depreciation. We want to know what that rate is, or what that percent is of decrease in this case. So I'm going to take my original amount, which is 13,000 for the car. And then as soon as you drive that car off the lot, obviously it's not brand new anymore, so you're losing money on it. So minus 12,786.8. Whoops. And then it's going to be over my original amount, which is 13,000. So I subtract the top. I'm going to do parentheses here. If you can type it all on your calculator at once, as long as you use parentheses on the numerator. But if we divide that out, we get 0.0164 as a decimal. Notice all my answers have percents in them, so I need to change this into a percent. Well, that's pretty easy. Just move the decimal 2 times, because you're multiplying it by 100, and that would be 1.64%. And which answer choice is going to be the best? It says to the nearest tenth. So that 4 keeps the 6 the same, so it's going to be 1.6%.